Pillow with us. She was on a few weeks ago, actually, talking about Grandma's house, and you're here again to talk about Grandma's house. Yeah. What do you want to tell us?
Okay, actually, Grandma's house is the local children's advocacy center, which we cover Boone, Newton, Madison, Carroll, Marion, and Baxter County, so our 6-county area around here. And April is National Child Abuse Awareness Month and Prevention. So we have a whole bunch going on for April. We've kind of tried to adopt a lot of things for us to do for April. And I would just want to tell you guys in the community about what we've got going on.
Okay.
One thing right now, we've already got it out at our center. It's at 501 West Stevenson in front of our picket fence. There are 183 pinwheels to represent each true child abuse case from Boone County last year. Okay. There's a sign that says what it is. They're beautiful.
Is it just in Boone County?
It's just in Boone County.
Oh, wow.
183. Carroll County, the report for that, we're going to go put up pinwheels this week or next week over there. We're going to put 87 pinwheels up in Carroll County. So that'll be on the square in Carroll County probably next week. So that's one thing that we have going on. Another thing that we're doing is each Saturday through the month of April, the first 2 Saturdays we're going to be outside Walmart, and the last 2 Saturdays we're going to be outside Hudson's supermarket.
Is that an awareness or fundraiser?
Yeah, what we're going to be doing is it's going to be a fundraiser. We're going to have a chance for people to donate. We're going to be selling wristbands that say it shouldn't hurt to be a child. All proceeds go to Grandma's house. We're going to be handing out just information, prevention, just anything we can do. We have dum-dum suckers, so to stop and get your dum-dum sucker. So that's going to be something. We have a couple of church groups that are going to help us out with that. The Crowns Club of Harrison, they're going to be there to help us out, give that information out to the community. Our big thing for April that we're doing is our Chamber of Commerce open house, and that's going to be April 25th at noon, and it's going to be at our center. And we tell everybody, we can tell you all day what we do there. We can tell you we see children, we do forensic interviews, but until you come in and actually see what each room does and how each room plays a role, it doesn't all come together. So we want to invite everyone in the community to come out and be there for our ribbon cutting and tour Grandma's house and see what we have for everyone. Our medical room is painted under the sea. It's fish. It's beautiful. Our playroom right now is under renovation. It's going to be a castle. We're going to have a castle for the kids to play in. So just a bunch of really neat things that come together to make it a home environment, to make it a safe place for kids to come. And we know we've done our job, and we've done our job well when the kid leaves with their teddy bear and everything, and they say, "Can we come back and play with you?"
Yeah,
and
exactly. And it's not a sterile environment. Yeah, it's something that's kid-friendly.
It's very homey, very kid-friendly, and when they say, look at you and say, "Can we come back and play?" or "When do I get to see you again?" you know that you've done your job right. Yeah. And so we really want everybody to come out. It's during lunch, so we're going to have food provided. Just everybody come out and tour Grandma's house and see how we do it, and just go through it and see what we have to.
And I'm sure you can answer questions at that point.
Yeah, any questions that they have, we'll be open to answer anything. And if they might maybe want to volunteer or get something going, talk to us then, and we'll be glad to help them out.
Okay.
Also,
go ahead. Oh, I wanted to say again the date of the ribbon.
Yeah, it's April 25th at noon, at 12 o'clock, and lunch and stuff will be provided, cake, that kind of thing. Also on the 25th, this is really cool, the cake shop downtown. They're going to be selling cookies, child abuse awareness cookies. They're going to have a little handprint on them. And they are so gracious to give some proceeds back from each cookie that they sell to Grandma's house. So everybody stop by on the 25th on your way to see us or after you see us and get some cookies just to support. Yeah, anything that we can do to get the community involved and everything. That's what we're trying to do right now. So
now you had partnered to do a rodeo.
Yeah, that's July 6th and 7th with John Griffith, and we'll be back on the show again, I think, later on to talk about that. But a lot of work's coming together for that, and the community just getting behind us. And you run into somebody and you start talking about, well, we're going to do this, and they say, well, I have this talent. I want to be there to face paint. I want to be there to make balloon animals. And so it's so amazing how people come together and have this stuff for you, and it's just like you think it, and then here it is. Okay, perfect.
Nice. Yeah. Falls together. Are you going to have any bull riding?
There'll be bull riding at the rodeo.
Okay. I think
maybe we can get Lisa.
I was just
maybe we
going
can
to
get
say
Lisa.
Lisa would be doing some.
Yeah.
She'll be doing so much of it lately. I'm sure
she'll be a pro by then.
She'll be
You'll
up
be
to
in the
12
big circuit.
seconds instead of 8 seconds. She'll go to 12. Ready to go. Ready to go. So your open house is going to be
April
25th, okay.
At noon.
At noon.
Yes.
And this is
Well,
a chamber-sponsored event?
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce will be there to do our ribbon cutting.
Good, okay.
We've been in Harrison. This June will be 2 years. We'll be in our Harrison location will be open, and so we're getting all of our works together to have our ribbon cutting ready to go. So.
And you're located at the 5-way stop, right?
It's before the 5-way stop.
Okay.
It's 501 West Stevenson. If anyone knows where the old Central Elementary, it's the new
Right.
school admin
Right across the
building. We're
street.
right across the
Okay.
street, yellow
With a
house.
white
Corner of
picket
Cherry,
fence?
picket
isn't it
fence.
corner of Cherry and
Yep.
Stevenson?
Yep, that's
All
where
right.
we're at.
Well, Courtney, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you again. We'll talk to you about the rodeo coming up
Yep,
in a
later
few
on.
weeks.
Yeah.
All right,
Come the
thanks so
25th
much.
to the ribbon cutting.
Well, that was a pretty good show. What do you think?
You betcha.
You betcha.
Let's go to break, and then we're going to come back and see if Ian got any more of my pictures.
I don't think so.
He didn't?
We could do it now.
Oh, okay, we'll do it now.
If he's got a picture,
Do you have a
it'll
picture,
flash
Ian?
up there on the screen if there's one.
Okay, this was at
Who's the dude
Ground
to the
Zero.
left there? He looks
I
a
don't
little
know, but he was looking
ominous.
at me taking a picture. You know what? You ask the dumbest questions sometimes.
Well, thanks. Well, that's, you know,
No, this was at
I
Ground
saw the
Zero.
picture, and that's the first thing I saw is this, who's the guy? Because people in New York don't care. And
Okay.
I'm wondering why he's looking. That was the whole
He was,
motivation.
I don't know why he was looking, but
Right.
that's where the Twin Towers used to be.
Twin Towers, okay.
Okay, next. I have to say this because my favorite musical of all time now is Wicked, and this was the 4th time I'd seen it, and it's the story. You know, we're doing The Wizard of Oz this summer, and this is the precursor. This is what happened before The Wizard of Oz.
I didn't know that.
So we should
Wish
do
we
your
could have
research.
those sets.
But that was, you know, obviously I
nice.
couldn't take pictures during the performance, but this was the stage. And is there any more? Times Square.
Times Square,
And you can
yeah,
see
been
the
there.
Wicked, the Black Hat Witch.
Yeah, seen
That's
it.
from Wicked, but that was taken on Times Square. I think that was when I
What's those two guys? They selling something there?
probably
Oh.
selling their souls. I wanted to see the Naked Cowboy, didn't see him.
And who's the naked cowboy?
I don't know. But I
didn't get to see him.
I had all kinds
Was
of
it a street performer?
Facebook things
Is
about
that what
the
that- is that
Naked
what that is?
Cowboy.
Well, tell people what he is, please.
He
'cause they
is
don't
was
know.
standing around in his underwear, but he's painted like silver. That's my
And he
understanding.
plays a guitar or something like that. He's
Something
a
like
street
that.
performer.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. And then yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't get to see him. So I was
Did
a
you
little-
see Spider-Man?
I did
or-
see Spider-Man and some Elmo
others-
characters and
other
that kind of thing, and some people that
weirdos.
were really quiet characters, but
How was the trash level?
large traffic level. I was
If
amazed.
you take the side streets after when it gets dark, you'll see mounds and
I was
mounds
amazed.
of trash. I mean, 10,
but
12
you think
foot
about the
tall.
population of that city, and there has to be just tons of trash.
And it's every day. It's not just like once
we,
on
you know,
Tuesday.
here we do it once a week, trash pickup, and that's like every day.
That was
I'm
more.
so glad that that's what stood out in your mind when you went to New
That's
York
what's
City.
amazing to me.
The trash.
Behind the scenes, the mechanics. The
Tell us
nuts
how
and
your little
bolts.
brain works,
That's
doesn't it?
My little brain, you got that right. We'd like to thank all the guests been on the show this week. Thanks so much for being here. We had a great show. We'll hope to see you again next time.